Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Not So Fatal 1.
Miraculously alive one.
Yeah, that was amazing, guys. Truly amazing.
King 5 dragons one.
All right,
This run is blessed.
we're going to start at round 113 here, and I believe there's some rituals going down.
Yeah, Minxie's been thinking about that in the few seconds that have passed, and Minxie's actually going to decide to stop casting and say, we should move forward. Perhaps there is respite ahead.
I thought we were just using a first, 1 minute type.
Let us set up further ahead.
Okay, we'll set up further ahead.
Okay, well then we're going to go in initiative order here, starting with Marcus.
Cool. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'll move up to there.
All right. Next up is Minxie.
Yeah, Minxie is going to squeeze with the Black Knight, if that's okay.
That's fine.
For 5, and then 15, and 25, and then dash for 2 more squares. And while Minxie is squeezing, he'll point at the top rightmost pillar, look at Kane, and just point at the sign that says "Do not pass" or "Do not step here."
Okay. Next is the Black Knight.
The Black Knight will move up behind Marcus.
Okay. And Kane. Oh, he dodged it.
No.
Sick plays. All right. 5, 10, 5. Wonderful. Round 114, Marcus.
I'll turn around and say, walk in my footsteps, friends. If there is a trap under this water, I'll have the best chance of dodging it. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'll move up to you.
All right. Minxie.
Minxie will dash and move a total of 50 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Hey.
The Black Knight will run up behind Marcus.
Kane. And Marcus.
I'll move up to you.
Okay. Minxie.
Minxie will dash for another 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Black Knight.
Up behind Marcus.
Kane.
Going behind the Black Knight.
Round 116. Marcus.
20, 30, 40. I will step there and look at the door. Is there a lock on this door?
There is room for a lock, yes.
Okay. And I'll move to there. I'm done.
Minxie.
Yes, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 again.
Black Knight.
10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50.
Sure. Kane. Marcus.
I will step here and ready in action to walk through the door, if any of my compatriots do.
Minxie.
Minxie will move 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 with a dash and say, it could be safe up ahead. There could be more cubes. I am not sure.
Black Knight.
I'll move up to there and ready a dash, I guess.
Kane. 10, 15, 20, 25.
Ready in action too.
Round 118. Marcus.
I will look at Minxie and say, do you want to set up here rather, or should we just move through?
Move through.
And so I do.
All right. The whole party, except for Minxie, who doesn't have enough ready action, moves through, leaving Minxie behind. Minxie, it's your turn.
Did you have any more movement you wanted to do, Marcus?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I will move through the door. 5, 10, 15. And then I will turn to the left and say, this way is our prize, I suppose. 20, 25. And then I will dash for another 25.
Okay. Black Knight.
Off I go, running along a corridor.
Kane.
By the Lady of Vengeance, this is making us me nervous. Let's just do the ritual now. And I move towards Minxie.
Marcus, round 119.
I will dash right up here, and then to there.
Minxie.
Minxie will dash. 25, and then 50.
And Black Knight.
60 feet.
And Kane.
Right there.
And next round in Marcus.
I will 5, 10, 15, 20 move up to there. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Minxie.
While ritual casting, can you move a little bit?
I don't think so.
Can't
No.
move like 5 feet.
I don't know the specific rules. Why don't you just take one extra round and move the 5 feet?
Okay, so I'm gonna move. I'll just dash here, and then on my next turn, I will start ritual casting, or I will start casting Leomin's tiny hut
All right.
with a normal spell slot.
Black Knight.
Sorry, from there, I ask, shouldn't we do it further in? Like up here, maybe? And that's my turn.
Okay, Kane.
All right, I go next to Minxie and I put away my shield and my battle axe, pull out my bow and ready an attack if anything comes out while we're short resting. Well, I'm not going to attack once the Leomin's hut is up, though.
Okay. Let me just read this. It doesn't say anything about movement, so I'm going to say you have to stand still while you cast rituals. Or maybe like there is prescribed movement within it, but the square that you are starting in is the square you will end. Like maybe you have to pace around 15 feet or whatever, but you end up in the same spot.
Okay, so can I just make it like that? Let me. That's a really thin line I did there, but that's essentially where I'd like to put it, and I am in a square that could put the center right at that circle.
Sure, that's fine. Center
Great.
can be on that circle. And I take it Marcus is going to be inside the hut.
I'm gonna move over here and ready to unleash barrage of arrows, anything that rears its head.
Okay. And it's going to take you 11 minutes, right?
No, I am casting normally, so it takes 10 rounds, 1 minute.
10 rounds. Okay. We're just going to pass 10 rounds.
And I am going to be very, very intentional about making sure that the top door here has a little bit of room between where I place this hut. So there is like inches right at the top here.
Sure.
And so there's like a sliver of door, including the lock within the door.
You want the hut to overlap with the door.
No, I want it to be really close so I could extend my hand from the hut and touch the door if
So there's
but
like
still-
a gap of air between the hut and the door.
Yes.
Although, rules
you've-
question, does that count as leaving the dome? Or does he have to fully leave the dome for it to go away?
Having cast this spell before, I would probably have knowledge of this.
That's true.
So I'm curious.
I'm going to say any part of the caster leaves the dome, the caster has left the dome.
Okay,
You got to stay within.
good to know.
All right.
So that's 10 rounds to cast
10
that.
rounds pass. The hut appears. You're all safe and warm inside this cozy little domicile of yours.
And
We're ready.
The color on the outside is the most disgusting green any monster in this dungeon has ever seen.
Wonderful.
I also have another rules question about Leomin's tiny hut.
Please.
So you'll note that there is some wall right here on this right side that the hut is kind of cutting into.
Mm-hmm.
Does the hut cut into the wall and effectively like remove that piece of wall?
It doesn't delete the piece of wall in existence.
But at the time where the hut is existing in that space, is the wall gone? I'm
So what
really curious.
I think like the wall of force actually like isn't really on this plane, so to speak, because it extends into the ethereal, of course, so it can exist
So they both
at the same time, I think. And it just goes straight through everything. It's like an entire dome all around us.
That's a very good theory. I can't give you a direct answer because I don't know how you would test that. I don't know how you would have figured it out before. How could you have tested that? Like, you could test it right now if you want and figure it out, but...
Sure, and we may do that. That sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
I would love to form a Leomin's tiny hut overlapping with this door in front of us and seeing if we can just walk through the other side of it. But we're not going to do that right now.
How long are you going to stay inside this hut?
An hour.
Yeah, we're going to take a short rest.
That's 10 rounds.
Yeah, 10 rounds. That sounds about right.
Yeah, a 10-round short
10 rounds short
4,
rest.
5, 6. So that's 60 rounds.
Yes.
All right.
600?
600 rounds because...
I mean, it can
right,
be 60
right.
rounds.
No, yeah, got it.
Okay.
I'm real smart, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, really smart. All right, we're going to skip an hour
Okay.
and just see what happens.
So... Oh,
Everybody can be healing kitted again.
at the end, so...
Yeah. I think I'm just going to use all my hit die. That only makes sense.
Well, as many as you need to, yeah.
Do we make it to around 630 or
I'm
700?
letting the rounds tick by for chat. We'll see if and when they stop.
Yeah, guys, it's been one hell of a ride. I feel like it's going to be the last hurrah.
Yeah.
I shall save bad Kane and regular Kane from whatever cruel fate might have before.
Maybe
I don't know
my
if you've...
patron will forgive me now, and I can go back to my eternity of guarding the bridge.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the things you ran into, I think the other Canes, they're probably either lunch or at the bottom of a well or something.
How dare you? They could never die, especially by being eaten. That would
You
never
make it-
happen.
There's an hour of talking about how different canes can die. And then we're about to see one. Round 730 comes by,
Okay.
and you've all short rested. Please expend as many hit dice as you would like.
I will also use my class feature Arcane Recovery to recover 3 levels worth of spells.
So, I don't... This doesn't even come up, but like, if you have 2 classes, do you have to spend hit dice, like... Because I'm a
Separately.
fighter 1, warlock 5, so I have to have 1 fighter hit dice I can spend and 5 warlock hit dice I can
Yes.
spend. Okay.
So you can spend 1d10 and 5d8.
Ooh, nice.
Who rolls d12? Oh, no, it's 10 plus 2. Wow!
That's fighter right there. Yeah.
Y'all are... I should show chat the rolls. They're rolling 12s on their hit dice.
What are hit die? It's just your normal hit die you roll for your class plus?
There's a
Plus your
button
con.
on your character sheet for it.
Yeah, but if you have multi-classes, the button gets weird.
It will ask you which class you want to spend your hit die from.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just trusting your dude. Who's got a D? Oh, that's Minxie. That's a wizard.
Yeah, that's a wizard one.
Yeah.
So the rest of these are going to just suck.
All right. Hit die are
where's-
being expended.
Where are the hit die located?
It's right below your
below
temporary
hit points.
Yeah.
Ah,
3.
11.
Let's do another wizard.
Ooh, that's bad.
Not so good.
Ooh, yeah.
11 and 3 is plus 3.
33. We're almost
Okay, full health.
there. Yeah. I got 2 more dice to roll here.
You get to full?
Yeah, I get to full.
How the hell did you get to full?
I
You would have had to
rolled
roll
really good.
max on every hit die to get from 1 to full.
That's not a fact because most of my hit dice roll 5s because leveling.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
I try to be.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna use my last one.
I'm actually at max too.
Perfect.
Boo.
Sorry, I'm taking a bit too much time with this because I think I fucked up my math.
Do you guys want to hear something funny? I forgot I had false life on me that I could cast for free, so I'm gonna do that now until I have the full false life HP.
Oh, guys, that rest really felt good.
Yeah, I feel so much better now. All of my wounds are closed.
My fatal one crashed, which is why I'm having trouble.
All right. Well, we'll just wait for you to come on back in. There you go, Cheros. We'll pass a few extra rounds on that. It doesn't really matter.
Can you ping me to our location real
Of
quick?
course.
Thank you. Okay, so I should have 33 and 2 dice left. Sorry.
All right, guys. It's round 734, according to my counter.
So, did you not get to full health for Nick, or do you
No,
still?
I'm still working on my hit dice because my fatal one crashed.
Okay, cool.
So there's another 7, which brings me up to 40.
Did we just
And-
like roll really good on these hit dice?
And I'll just roll.
I
more.
just used all of them.
Okay, I just finished using my last one, so I'm full.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is everyone full?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Okay.
I'm not full,
I'm at
but
full plus
close.
8.
And everybody gets all of their random hit dice things back. Oh, well, short rest things. Nice.
Yeah. Spells.
Marcus, it's your turn. What are you gonna do, buddy?
I'm just gonna continue looking at this lovely designed corridor. It'll work great in Imperial class battleship.
All right, so I'm going to start ritual casting Detect Magic.
Ooh. And that takes 10 minutes. And
Well,
10 minutes and 6 seconds.
you know
right?
what? I've got plenty of slots. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as a normal slot.
Wonderful. You detect no magic other than the magic on the party that you are aware of already.
Okay, so this door has nothing radiating from it. No
Now,
magic.
what is what thickness of barrier blocks it? What foot of stone, 1 inch of metal? Okay, sure. Cool.
Okay, great. Sounds good.
So that's Minxie's turn. Black Knight.
I step forward a little and say, should we try placing a dome on the door to see what happens? To try get a dome on both sides?
Kane.
I'm going to step next to Mitzi, and I'm going to look at him. So what shall we do? Can we break this down? And actually, what material is it made of?
It's made out of metal, some sort of brass or bronze, some copper alloy. 735. Marcus.
How long will it take to search this room?
This is a very long room, so we'd consider it a
No,
large
just-
room.
Just not the entire corridor. I just want to search this area we're in. Yeah, I don't want to like stray too far.
Oh, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's a short, small area.
Okay, I'm gonna start searching, but if like my party starts moving off, they decide to do something else, I will move on with them and cancel the search.
Sure. You start doing that. Next player in the initiative order is Minxie.
Great. I'm going to start ritual casting another Leomin's tiny hut, except I'm going to center it in the square above me.
Could you Leomin's tiny hut jump yourself from one to the
Oh,
other?
actually, you know what?
It's a concentration spell, right?
It is not a concentration spell. However, it does not allow spells to move out of it, so that's not going to work.
Okay, yeah, we can just like go, I guess.
You know what? It's fine. Let's just
We'll man mode it.
let's just do this. Let's just fucking do it. I'm going to move forward and use a spell, knock.
All right. You knock open the doors.
And
Does it open or does it just become unlocked?
we'll have to ready actions to move through the door and find out.
Yeah.
Does knock unlock or open?
Unlock, let's see, choose an object. If it is held shut by a mundane lock, or that is stuck or barred, becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't open the door; it just unlocks the door.
If you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, it suppresses the spell, but we didn't detect that. And when you cast the spell, a loud, audible knock from as far away as 300 emanates from the target. However, these are brass doors, and sound doesn't really travel through them.
Yeah, all of the doors in this dungeon don't let sound through.
They're
Convenient.
very heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's magic or something.
Where is? Oh, here it is. All right, guys. The door's been knocked. Who's the first one through it?
Let's ready actions.
And we're
All right.
ready in action, and I'm gonna go in through first.
I'm gonna ready an action, but my action is like when I go through the door, I'm gonna run right as long as I don't run into anything dangerous to the right.
I'm going to run straight forward.
I'm going to enter the door and move towards the left.
And I will be
About 10
right.
feet.
And I'll be right behind Kane.
All right, some of these things aren't going to work very well, which we're about to find out.
Yeah, like
Let's just move in.
Well, we'll make
technically,
sense of it.
Dash actions, like they.
All right, you guys move through and are greeted by, I don't even know what to say this. There's a stone bridge over a bottomless pit, but the bridge is mostly destroyed. Beneath it, you can see bubbling lava, as well as pillars holding various goblin archers. Black Knight, you said you were going forward and to the right?
Yes, I guess.
So you can go forward and to the
Oh,
right.
hello.
Maybe the music's a little loud.
It's awesome.
Everyone roll initiative.
Was anybody else going any particular way?
Charis was
can't
going
move.
forward.
It's
Marcus, oh, you're stuck in the doorway.
Yeah.
There, Marcus
I'll
and
just
Minxie should be able to
there.
move now.
Oh, I didn't
Cool.
send it to the tracker, but I will manually enter it.
This is gonna take a while, guys.
Do you hear that?
The crackling?
The siren.
Oh yeah, it's the appropriate music. Give me a few moments while I roll a few other things here.
And we're rolling initiative. Oh, I already rolled. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you should all have rolled at this point.
By the Emperor, Kane, how do you think those goblins survived?
I know, right?
Then
How did they even get on those pillars?
I think they have some sort of magic on them. Maybe, perhaps, a fly spell. Maybe.
Speaking of magic, I wonder how long detect magic lasts.
It is concentration for 10
Up to
minutes.
10 minutes.
So
Wow.
I'll put a concentration marker on myself and see if I detect any magic in here.
Okay, I'm gonna need a little while, guys. This is not gonna be a fast moment in this game. But I promise it'll be fun.
I don't think it will, considering there's a mystery on the initiative tracker.
I saw that. I was
Oh.
Goblin King, perhaps?
Oh.
It's the Regal Goblin.
Oh, true. This is a lot of goblins.
Yeah.
Neal custom character designed to kill players.
Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. Whew. Let's sort this initiative. And let's start at the top. The very first thing to happen is, I guess maybe some of you can see this, some of you with enough vision. A goblin scurries up the side of this bridge, popping up off of the edge to here. And what is the range of a goblin bow? Find out. I think it's like 80 feet. It is 80 feet. Kane, you are within 80 feet. So the goblin short bows you with a 6.
Yeah, that's not gonna...
That's not very good. The goblin back here on the bottom of the screen by the Black Knight is going to short bow the Black Knight with a 20 to hit for 4 piercing damage.
It begins.
Next to go is the other goblin adjacent to the Black Knight, who will take a slash at you with a scimitar for a 17.
Oh, another one.
Hitting you for 8 points of damage. One of the goblins on the pillar over here, this guy, is going to take a shot at Minxie for a crit. Minxie takes 6 damage. The... Who's this guy? Oh, another goblin scurries up off of a ledge, or up the side of this bridge, coming into view, and taking a shot at Kane with a 13 to hit. Kane, what's your... Can you see the goblin? What's your vision? Can you see this guy? I don't think so. I think he's got advantage on that attack roll.
120 Kane has.
Oh, Kane's got 120. Never mind. You can totally see it. It's a miss. The next goblin is one on a pillar. Over here, he's going to direct his attack at Kane as well, which is a 10. And another goblin archer... What's going on here? Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, okay, it was that guy that missed. Okay. It's too many goblin archers. The next one takes a shot. This guy's going at Marcus. 15?
No, 16.
Okay.
So many archers.
Okay. We are going to... On 15 initiative, there is a burst. A very large burst of lava and fire that shows up right around here. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on. You can handle it. I know you can.
Oh, wow.
With huge explosions all over the place. The goblins on that section need to make a con saving throw.
Oh my.
I was overambitious with this room. It's too laggy. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. They both fail and take 10 points of damage.
Wow.
Which kills them both. They climbed up, shot at you, and then got exploded on by lava and died.
Free fireball spell, thanks.
You're welcome. Next is one more goblin archer, guys. Hold on, they're not done yet. And he's gonna shoot at Marcus as well with another natural. Oh, Marcus, you can't see him though.
Which
Andy,
one?
What's your vision?
Oh, no, I can't see those ones.
Yeah, that's a 21 against you then.
Is
That's
it over like 80 feet? Because if it is, doesn't he get a disadvantage?
no, Shorpo. Oh, you're right. It would have disadvantage. Oh god, what is the exact distance on this guy? You're right. That is disadvantage. It's just the two cancel each other out, and it's a miss. Good call. Minxie, it's your turn, buddy.
Yeah, Minxie will step forward about 10 feet or so. Oh my. And Minxie will shoot a... Where is it? Oh god. Just a firebolt at the goblin archer on the far left. Over here. This one.
All right.
There's a pathetic attempt to firebolt.
It's not going to work.
Apparently not. And Minxie will take a step back.
Okay. The next goblin archer is going to shoot at Minxie.
Okay.
Can you see 65 feet, Minxie?
I cannot.
All right, it has advantage. For a 16.
It's a miss.
All right, Black Knight, it's your turn. $11. Nope, that's a miss. 15 will hit, though. The 3 HP goblin dies. Next is a goblin archer over here who's gonna scoot forward, take a shot at Kane with a 12, and then scoot back while he reloads. Marcus.
I will step over here. Oh, hello. I'll fire at the goblin on the right pillar. Once.
Hit.
21. For 7 points of damage.
He lives.
Fire him again.
Hit.
24. 6.
He dies.
The one on the right pillar, I will fire a special shot. No miss.
Miss.
And then I will also move down here.
Okay. Another goblin climbs up onto the ledge. This one is a goblin with a sword and a shield. And he stands where he is, beating his blade on his shield. The next goblin is the one over on this corner, who's gonna move to the side. And then it's Kane's turn.
All right, I'm going to move back one space, and then I'm going to look at the goblin to my left and poison spray him for a DC 13 check.
Passes. Anything else? Whoops. Oh, shit. I deleted that.
Sorry.
I've been muted a long time.
I was wondering why you weren't talking on your turn. Anything else, Kane? I'm gonna take your.
Said no.
Okay, perfect. Next is a. He's dead. Next is another goblin who scurries up onto the ruined bridge before you. And does nothing. And we go to round 376. And I'll need a moment here. Alrighty then. This is gonna be slow. Oh no, what have I done? I'm fine. I really should just make this its own room. Missing one guy. Where is it? Did I just count wrong? Son of a bitch. Okay. Then you're gonna do that. Okay. And we auto sort. All right, round 736. Another goblin scrambles up onto this post before you and takes a shot at Minxie.
That'll hit.
And you'll take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
The next goblin is the one by the Black Knight, who will drop his bow and scimitar the Black Knight with a miss. The next one is the guy on the left post, who's going to shoot Kane with a miss. And then another goblin. Nope, that's a dead goblin. The next one is an archer that is like 110 feet away. So it will shoot at Kane. No, it'll shoot at Marcus. No advantage, no disadvantage.
Can
17
goblins
to hit.
even see that far? Because they only have 60-foot dark vision. And there's no light
yeah.
sources, is there?
Someone here's got a glowing weapon.
I've got
Kane?
access to me. Do I get any cover for him shooting like past Kane and I'm behind a wall? I don't know which side he's on.
I mean, you've been shooting right through allied squares this whole time, so
Yeah.
no.
Yes, but I'm a crossbow exit who ignores half cover, 90% cover, all that
Everyone
stuff.
always been shooting through their allies throughout the Fatal 1 run. It's not been something
Okay.
we've been worrying about. You take 6 damage from the goblin. Next one comes up. It's on this pillar. You can just barely see him, maybe. That one's gonna take a shot at Kane with an 18. Is that hit?
No.
All right. A goblin crawls up onto a ledge and attacks the Black Knight.
Oh, hello.
Crawls up onto a ledge.
Well, onto the area that you are. They're crawling up the sides of the
shit.
walls, and you haven't noticed that like 6 goblins have been added to the map?
No.
Infinitely climbing up, I would assume.
And swipes at the Black Knight, missing. That's that goblin. The lava erupts somewhere, and for a moment you can see everywhere near... Woo! Way near the back. Hundreds of feet away, there's a burst of light for a moment. Hundreds of feet away. I mean, I haven't measured it exactly.
I'm guessing the black spots on the map is lava.
Yes, the black, well, yeah. We're talking 190 or whatever feet away. Yeah, the black is all just kind of like a big pit that you can't see down, and the red things are visualizations of the erupting lava all around you. The next goblin archer goes, who is pretty far. He's 110 feet from the door. So he'll take a shot at Mixie, which advantage and disadvantage cancel, and it's Mixie's turn.
Okay, Minxie. Wow, I got it wrong. Minxie is going to use a 3rd level spell slot here. To fireball, right? Let's make sure I don't hit my friend. Oh, it's 20-foot radius, I think. So this should be fine. So I'm going to target the corner right there with a fireball. Oh, God. Please.
Oh, yeah, you can hit.
Oh, no.
You can hit 4 goblins with that.
It's 8d6, so let me roll 8d6.
Yeah.
So if they
They're
can,
all dead.
yeah,
Yeah, their max is 12. They all die.
great. So that's a spell slot.
Now, this is just going to be the easier way of doing it, Neal. Trying to be too creative.
And core. Great. Okay, so Minxie will then run 10 feet, jump off of the edge of this, the northmost edge of this square, and land.
All right. What is your strength score?
It is 10.
It is a 12-foot jump.
Is it now?
It is a 12-foot jump.
Great.
Minxie leaps, hands
Minxie-
grabbing the
Is it
edge of the ledge.
12
Give
foot
me.
jump?
It is a 12-foot jump. Yes.
Okay.
Minxie,
Fine.
I'm gonna need you to make me an athletics check to grab the edge of the ledge and hold on for dear life before you slip away until eternal death.
Minxie would an athletics check, you say?
Yeah, to hold on to the ledge because you miss it. You don't grab it. Like
And
you
you said-
don't land on it.
And DC 15.
I didn't say what the DC was.
Oh,
Just
well,
give me a dexterity or an athletics check.
I think I need to declare this now, and I can't do this if I fail the check. So Minxie instead is going to spend a spell slot to cast Misty Step to guarantee that she makes it.
All right, so it's more like you miss and you begin to fall, but as a bonus action, you teleport yourself back up on
Well,
top.
I don't know. Are you going to allow me to make the check before I react? Because I would assume if I miss that. I
Yeah,
don't know. I
you
guess
can
if I-
you can teleport up to 30 feet with it, right?
Yeah.
You can totally Misty Step as a like I'm falling to my death and then
Okay.
ride
Great.
back up
I
top.
will make the athletics check first then.
No, you
I
do
am
not
Misty
make it.
Stepping with my bonus action.
All right, you arrive
Right.
on the other side of the 12-foot jump. I know, isn't that a bitch that it's 12 feet?
Yep.
So that's the end of my turn.
It makes character optimization harder. It's
It-
genius.
Does change the way that you have to play. The goblin is gonna shoot at Minxie. Minxie, it's the one above and to your right on that column.
Okay.
Shot at you for a 21 to hit
Yep.
for 8 piercing damage. Whoops, I skipped one too many turns here. Who is this guy? Another goblin climbs up the walls, appears, and is gonna shoot at Kane with a 17 as a miss. Black Knight, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action to
wait.
put my hex on the
you-
goblin archer below me.
I don't think you can fireball and Misty Step in the same round. The only time you can use a spell as a bonus action is if you used a cantrip as your primary action, right? Isn't that how it works? No?
I
Someone-
don't know. Let's
Well,
try.
I'm gonna start swinging my maul anyway. That's a miss. That's a miss. Good
Those are
job,
misses. Yeah. Hold on. There's something about spells and how many spells you can cast in a round, and bonus actions and cantrips and reactions, and I don't remember the specifics, but I think it's.
It might. I don't remember.
Casting time.
You're right. You're right. I fell.
You can't cast another spell during the same term except for a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action. You try and Misty Step, but it's just too late, and you plummet into blackness and disappear.
No.
Those are the wrong buttons, Neal.
Bye, Minxie.
Bye.
Rep.
Okay. I guess those shots at him were just shots at his. He fell to his death. That's great. Black Knight, you miss your attacks. Next up is a goblin archer who scales the bridge, coming to the surface and taking a shot at Kane. You know what? Screw it. No one's hitting Kane. Shoot the Black Knight. It misses anyway. The next archer is gonna scoot and shoot. This one can only see Kane. 23 actually hits Kane for 3 piercing damage. Marcus, it's your turn.
I'll move. Oh. I'll fire at the goblin standing on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hit. 18 damage.
That'll kill a goblin. It's the archer on the bridge, you said?
Yes.
All right, dead.
I will then move here. Oh, there's lots of goblins. I'll fire at the goblin archer on the left.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
22.
That kills the goblin archer on the left.
By the
Cool.
way, a goblin can't survive a sharpshooter shot, FYI, so you don't need to roll damage if he hits a sharpshooter.
Right, their maximum life is 12.
Ooh, should have done this from the start.
Yeah.
And then I'll fire at the goblin standing behind the Black Knight.
I don't think that's how walls work. You can
No, the one in front of him, yeah, the one that's 10 feet from me.
right.
And he got hit with a 17.
Yeah, as you said, the guy on the left or the right? I'm sorry, I was correcting someone in chat.
The one I can see on the right.
All right, he's dead.
I just like rolling the damage. And then I'll move over here.
Wonderful. Another goblin crawls onto one of these pillars. How they're getting to these places, you have no idea. And there's too many of them, and they're swarming everywhere. You don't have time to inspect anything. It's Shortbow's Marcus with a 21 to hit and 4 piercing damage. The next is the goblin beside Kane, well, who becomes beside Kane and swipes at him with an 18 to hit. No dice, though.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Kane, it's your turn.
Okay, so quick confirmation. If I go back and then run forward and jump, I have 16 strength. I can clear it without making a roll. Yes?
Repeat that again.
I can, like, if I go back and then take a running start jump, can I make it without doing a roll because I have 16 strength?
Correct.
I think this is
So
Kane.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
do
need to
that.
go backwards because you take the 10 feet.
No, because he can't make. There's not 10 feet. He's got 5
Oh,
and
right, there's
7,
8
or
feet.
5 and 3 or something. 5 and
Yeah.
2. So he'll have to go back. So that's going to be a total of 30 feet. It's all of his movement to step back and then run across the jump. Jump, kid! You make it to the other side, but I'm going to put you in the middle of the square. What are you going to do, Kane?
I think it was 30. I think it was about 30 feet that I jumped, right?
You moved 30 feet total, correct.
Okay.
You're out of movement, unless you want to dash.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, is that the end of your movement
Okay.
there, Kane?
Yes.
All right, next is another goblin archer who crawls up. It's not the right button. Crawls up a few feet away from Kane. Actually, crawls up behind you. And you know what? It's not even thinking about you. It's going to shoot Marcus with a miss. And we go to round 367. I'm sorry, 736. No, 737? Where are we going? 737. It's an airplane here. Let's figure out what's gonna happen.
There's gonna be so many goblins. That's what's
I
gonna
don't think they stop coming.
Well, yeah, we just need to make sure there's not too many around us so we get swarmed.
Yeah, you guys just need to run and move.
Gotta be a faster way to do this.
Oh god, there's a Minotaur at the end.
Great.
Okay, let's sort the initiative. First one up is a goblin who crawls up right behind Kane. Your goblin, no. The goblin will turn to face you and scimitar you, Kane, for a 12.
No.
Next up is a goblin archer who's in... Which goblin archer is this? You know what? You guys, you've actually come into the range that I'm going to add these other people to the initiative order to. It's only a 3, though. Okay. Where the hell is this goblin archer? Ah, it's the one next to the Black Knight who is going to scimitar the Black Knight with a 10. No good. Next in the initiative order is a goblin who conveniently crawls right up in front of Kane. And it's going to swipe at you with the scimitar for a 19 to hit. So close. Next is another archer. He's going to take a shot at Kane. Oh, God. Another archer. Take a shot at Kane. Hits for 4 points of damage.
Actually, he doesn't because I used Defensive Duelist to give myself 23 AC.
Is that an ability? What is defensive?
Feat. It's a feat.
I thought your AC was 20. It says 20 on your token.
It's 20, but upon a reaction, I can use my proficiency bonus to give myself 3 AC.
So as a reaction, you can just gain plus 3 AC.
Yep.
Defensive Duelist. When you are wielding a finesse weapon, what were you wielding as a weapon?
It's a battle axe.
A battle axe is not a finesse weapon.
What?
I'm pretty sure, I'm not entirely certain, I'm going to double check it, but I'm pretty sure a battle axe is versatile and not finesse. I'm sorry, you take 4 points of damage.
Son of a... Oh, god damn it.
Yep. Next is the lava, which bursts... Oh, I'm collecting dice over here. Bursts way towards the back in a large explosion of lava. And then we have another goblin archer who is hiding in front of Kane and takes a shot at him. With a 19, so close. Minxie, you're dead. Goblin archer.
Really quick, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
How far do I fall before I die?
You do not. You die within 6 seconds.
Okay.
You can work out the acceleration based on the distances on that.
So someone already did that in chat, so...
Yeah.
I'm just trying here, man.
I totally get it. Totally get it. But it's like 500 feet, 560 feet in 6 seconds that you would fall. So, Goblin's going to shoot at Kane. You know what? He's taking 1,000,000 shots from these goblins, and most of them are falling short or just bouncing off his armor. None of them are really working. Kane, you are just too strong. The next goblin goes and moves up to Kane and is going to scimitar Kane with a critical hit for 6 points of damage. And then Black Knight goes. Black Knight, sun is up. What are you gonna... No, it's not. Yes, it is. The sun is up where you live. What are you gonna do?
I am going to take the attack of opportunity to walk away and run up here and leap to the chasm with my 16 strength.
All right, you take an attack of opportunity from the goblin with the scimitar behind you as you walk away, which is a miss.
And then I will use Eldritch Blast on this goblin down here, using my bonus action to hex him first.
All right.
Here we go. Nice. He takes.
Wait, can you actually make that distance? You have 30 feet of movement, right?
I can. 5, 10, 15, 30.
Okay. Yeah, you can totally make it. Never mind.
And he takes. I forgot to add my hex damage, so he takes 10 damage.
Goblin has less than 10 HP. It was the Goblin Warrior with the sword and shield?
Yeah, this guy.
Alright, he's gone.
And then I will use my other one on this one up here.
I didn't see that. Can you show me which one again?
This one.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
16 will hit. For 6 force damage, the goblin dies.
Cool.
Next up is an archer who steps forward, takes a shot at Kane. The 8. It's not going so well, goblins. Maybe you should pick a new target. Marcus, it's your turn.
I'm going to run and take the leap of faith. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have 12 strength.
Oh, you... well, before you make your action, actually, the Black Knight is standing... There's only one spot you can land. And the Black Knight is occupying it. There's no way you can... Like, it's very pointed, so only one person can stand at either the jumping point or the landing point at a time.
Okay.
I didn't really know that. So if I used my turn to squeeze into this little square over here, could he take it?
No, there's no way.
Okay.
Yeah, you're here, you're blocking that spot.
5, 10, I'll move up to here.
Sure.
I will take a shot at the goblin archer, the first one in the line
Sure.
that I can see. There it is. Nope. I'll take
Nope.
a second shot.
Hit! And that'll drop an archer.
Cool. And then I will shoot the goblin just behind it, or that was just behind it.
Uh-huh. Which is a miss.
13? Okay, and then I will move back
Right.
to there.
All right, next up is a Goblin Archer who's going to shoot the Black Knight with an 18 to hit and
That'll
5
do it.
piercing damage. And where is this goblin hiding? Way back there. Oh, that's the one that I was missing earlier. Okay, it's fine. I'll just get rid of him now. He doesn't need to be hiding there. And we're going to get rid of you too. Perfect. Another goblin crawls on up, hops on the bridge. And is going to come 25 feet and scimitar you with a 21 to hit for 6 slashing damage. And Kane, it is your turn.
Let me reduce my HP really quick. All right. So looking at all the people around me for my juicy spell, I like put my arms to my chest, and then I cast the Arms of Hadar, and a burst of arms come around me and smacks them all in the face for 2d6 damage if they don't make a strength saving throw at 13.
Ooh. Okay. What? It's a 10-foot AoE from you? That are
Yeah.
all creatures within 10 feet of you. Okay. Strength save. 1, 2, 3. DC 13, you said, so 1 pass and 2 fail. It is 6 damage that you're dealing. They both die.
And the one,
Sorry.
Arms of Hadar.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna start taking my move.
Ooh, on a successful save, they take half damage. Okay, so that guy does survive. You gonna move any more? Yep, you take an attack of opportunity from the living goblin. Ooh, who cannot use reactions, right? That's the other half of... Arms of Hadar. No,
I think
on a
that's
successful
only
save
if
they can.
Yeah.
All right. So he scimitars you as you walk away with a 21 to hit for 3 points of damage.
It figures like the only time that they would hit me is when I,
Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a look at this archer way at the end. He's going to take a shot at Kane. Ugh, it's a miss.
Can he see Kane?
Yeah, you can see Kane. Kane's got a glowing sword on him.
I don't think Kane's sword glows. but
that's Marcus's.
Oh, it's Marcus's. Interesting.
It's still within 60 feet, though.
Yeah. And, it is bubbling lava on the floor. Everything is sort of dim light. It's kind of...
So, can you light everything dimly?
I could light everything dimly. I want to say... How do I want to... Yeah, I can find a way to light everything dimly. It's just a bitch to do.
There was a hit on me earlier that got advantage because I couldn't see.
Yeah... How am I trying to say? Let's see. How do I dim light everything? I'm gonna need a torch. It's not, maybe not all a dim. Here we go. This will make sense. I know what I'm trying to do here. Come on, open up your torch. 0, and this is gonna be like, yeah, it'll be like 25 feet. Should do it like this. It should be 35 feet of light. Perfect. There. Can you see everything now?
My vision hasn't changed any.
I see a whole bunch of lit circles. Like 10-foot wide circle in random areas.
No, my vision isn't any different thanks to those torches. Except for, like...
You know what? That's because I had it 0 foot of light that dims at 35 instead of a 35 foot of light that dims at 0. Fuck that up. Goes the other way around.
Alright.
Let me switch these about real quick. And by real quick, I mean in half an hour.
Well, it's really good that everything's dim because my light cantrip would have snuffed out with my life. I'll go ahead and take 5 points of damage.
Thanks, buddy. You die in the afterlife, and you go to the bad place.
No, no. Although Kristen Bell,
this was the bad place.
I mean, I'll go anywhere with Kristen Bell. That's fine with me.
Oh man, right? Best TV show on right now. That place is that show's amazing.
So good.
It's okay. We're all going to the bad place eventually. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. There. Now can you see? Has your vision changed? Yes. Perfect. It has. It's exactly the vision effects I wanted to have. Wonderful. We'll just double check on Marcus as well. Oh yeah. That's great. Wonderful. Okay. We were in the middle of combat somewhere. We were doing the next round. Let me add goblins. Wonderful. And they are gonna be coming up. I think this will run more smoothly the next time the group comes here. We've never had practice with a room like this before. You can add initiative.
I see the king.
All right. And then the initiatives for these are... And we sort our initiatives. And the first thing to go is this guy, who pops up right behind Kane and scurries towards him with a roll to hit. A 20 to hit for 4 slashing damage. Next up is an archer. Which archer? This archer is going to drop its scimitar. Well, drop its scimitar, pick up its bow, and take a shot at the Black Knight for a 16 to hit.
Nope.
All right. The next to go is a melee goblin behind Kane. So it's going to actually change its direction. Ooh, they do have 30 feet, and goes 30 feet to the Black Knight and scimitars him. For a 7 is a miss. Next to go is a goblin in front of Kane who scurries up the bridge, coming face to face with you, closing to you, and scimitaring you. With, I believe that was a 12 that it rolled there. It's a miss. Next is an archer who is going to shoot the Black Knight. Black Knight, what's your vision range?
120.
All right. 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You take 4 piercing damage.
That one actually got through my temp HP.
The next goblin short bows you as well for a crit and 11 points of damage.
Ooh.
And the lava goes off. Bursting, like 20 feet in front of Kane or something like that. The next goblin archer. Oh boy. Where are you, goblin archer? There's too many of you. Should just zoom out. The next goblin archer is going to shoot at the Black Knight with an 8 is a miss. The next goblin climbs up onto a ledge. And is actually going to move to block the very point of this next landing spot in front of you, Kane. And next is a goblin archer who's going to take a shot at Marcus for 13. And a goblin archer who is climbing up onto a ledge and is going to shoot Kane. I'll move him up there in a minute. And misses. Black Knight, it's your turn while I adjust goblins.
I'm gonna move here, and out of his reach. I assume I can just do a little step leap over there, right?
Yeah. You will take provoke attack of opportunities to do all of this, though.
Mm-hmm.
16 to hit.
Nope. And then I go. Yeah, I'll head up to there and start Eldritch blasting with this guy.
19 will hit.
And he's dead. And another, I will bonus action to hex the goblin that's all the way up here.
Sure. Was that the goblin straight in front of you with that first hit?
No, it was the one south of me.
Okay, wonderful.
And yeah, then I'll hex the one that's blocking the jump.
Mm-hmm.
And hit it with another Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. 8 is going to miss, though.
And that's me done.
Right. Next goblin archer is going to shoot at you from behind. The 14, and it's Marcus's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll run and jump to the gap.
All right, you can do it if you've got at least 12 strength.
I do. I want to fire at the goblin in front of Kane.
All right. 15 will hit. You drop him.
Kills it. I'd like to fire at the one blocking the gap.
Go for it.
7. Miss. I'll fire at him again.
Miss.
9. No, bad odds. Okay, that's me.
Okay. Next up is a goblin who crawls onto a ledge and is going to take a shot at Marcus. I'm going to shoot him first and then move him. In fact, 2 goblins are going to just shoot at Marcus. I'm going to take them both right now. 23 will hit you for 5 points of damage, and then it's Kane's turn while I move goblins around.
All right, so I'm gonna go all the way to the edge of the bridge, and then I'm gonna smile at the Minotaur all the way, just 55 feet within my range, and cast Shatter on him.
Okay. He's got to make a what saving throw here?
It's a con save. So pretty easy, probably.
11 is a fail. And he's going to take 3d8 thunder damage. God, the Minotaur will take 12 points of damage. Let's roll it. Give me... come on. All right. Next up is another archer. Where's this archer hand? Oh, he's right there. What is in range for this guy? He's gonna shoot the Black Knight. For a crit. Dealing only...
Doesn't he get disadvantage from range? That
no,
far?
he's 75 feet away from you.
Yeah, but
moved.
wait, how far? Oh, right.
80, yeah. Yeah, you take 6 points of damage on a critical, and we go to round 739. All right. Is it? What's the exact wording on my ruling over here? Ooh, wonderful. Get that.
If only we could tame one of these Minotaurs. They have Labyrinth recall.
I mean, you guys have Labyrinth recall too, sort of.
True.
You guys have very good information. All right. Now to add the new goblins to the initiative order. God.
So many goblins, man.
Yeah. I think between this session and next session, I will rebuild this last room on its own page so that we don't have lag issues going on. Perfect. And we will sort everything and start the first round with a goblin archer popping up onto a ledge behind Marcus and taking a shot at him. Come on. There we go. He short bows you with a 21 to hit for 7 points of damage.
Oof.
Yeah, good goblin. The next one is a goblin warrior who is actually going to come up from behind Kane with a full running start and shove you, Kane. So that's just... I'm going to make a scimitar roll because it's still a roll. No, it's just an athletics check, isn't it? It's just opposed athletics checks for a push. I believe. I think it's just opposed athletics checks.
Oh no, Jaros.
Oh god, that didn't go well for you, did it?
2 + 6.
15. I think the goblin shoves you off of the ledge to your death.
Hopefully the rules don't work like that.
Can I use my dexterity check to
No.
try to cling on?
No.
Come on, please.
No.
It's the end room. Please.
Actually, I
You
think
have a shield in your hand and a sword in the other. How are you
I
going to
think
hold
with
on
a
to
shove
something?
he goes 10 feet, so that's over the gap.
He does not shove Charos over the gap. It is not like a forceful lifting off of the ground. It's like a shove, tumble, roll. Where's the shove? It's like, gotta be like 189 or something. Casting spell, attack, ready, breaking up your movement, being prone, grappling, shoving a creature. You make an attack, instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics. If you win, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet from you. So
It's 5 feet. Rip.
Kane gets shoved off of the ledge and falls to his death.
Wait, if it's 5 feet, there's like a little bit tiny.
You fall and die. The next goblin goes, and let me get rid of Kane's camera as the players begin to drop. That was that goblin. Now we have 5 goblin archers in the row, plus some lava. I'm just gonna say they're all targeting the Black Knight, so we don't have to, just to speed things along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, look at those rolls.
I dodged like a pro. Actually, it all
just-
like beats against my armor and nothing's getting through.
It's just a shower of twigs that splatter against you as lava erupts in the background somewhere. Oh, in the square that Kane just was. Huge amounts of lava erupt, blasting all over the place. The goblin in there is probably going to die as we have lava blasts in the area. He needs to make a con save. Interesting choice for saves there, Neal. And fails. And takes enough damage to burn in the lava blast. Those are all those guys. Who's this goblin? He chills, and we have another goblin archer crawling up onto the post to the left of Minxie. All right, Minxie. What's your AC?
Minx is dead. I got 16 though.
I'm sorry, Marcus, yes. Thank you.
My AC is 0.
He short bows you for 22 and 3 piercing damage. 22 to hit, 3 piercing damage. The next archer is going to shoot the Black Knight. An 11. The next goblin is...
Hit me with more twigs.
They're doing their best, man.
Maybe you can build a bridge out of it.
I know, right? So many arrows.
The next goblin climbs up and scimitars at Marcus for a 22 to hit and 7 points of damage.
Oh.
The next archer is going to fire upon the Black Knight for a 6 to hit, and it's the Black Knight's turn.
The Black Knight is going to get up to there, and oh wait, measure again. God damn it. Okay, yeah, there, and dodge.
Dodge. Oh, interesting maneuver. Next up is. Where's this other goblin? I can't find him. One goblin archer that's going to shoot at Minxie, and one goblin archer that's going to shoot at Black Knight. First at Minxie.
I'm so glad you shooting at Minxie.
I'm so glad you shot at me, Neal.
Damn it!
really
Marcus,
happy about
Minxie,
that.
they're in the same spot. Marcus, you take 8, and the 23/23 is at the Black Knight, so it's not a crit, but you still take 3 points of damage. Marcus, it's your turn. Minxie, I'm going to move your character because I keep looking at your stupid name. It's not that stupid. It's actually a pretty good name. It's your turn, Marcus.
I'm going to shoot at this goblin in front of me. Could just walk around. I'm just shooting.
Hit.
Dead.
Very dead.
Okay, I would like. He has a shield in his hand, yeah?
Yeah, but I think when you do like 16 crossbow damage to a goblin, the goblin goes like tumbling as a rag doll and falls off the bridge. You know?
Yeah, but there's
putting
like,
on a shield
counts-
takes an action, I believe.
It does, but there's countless goblins on this ledge. I mean, 3 were killed here where I'm standing now.
Yeah, there's probably a dead goblin body somewhere nearby. It'll take a round to take the shield off the goblin and a round to put it on yourself.
A round or an action?
I think it's a 1 round to take off a shield and put on a shield.
Can't he just item manipulation to pick up a shield?
No, to pick it up is one thing, but to wield a shield actually takes a lot of time.
Yeah, but if he like item manipulations to pick it up, then he could keep moving and just have it in his hand for next round, right?
That would be fine.
I don't think I'm gonna be alive next round. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fire at this goblin on my right, who's going after me.
Okay.
Let's see. It's a hit.
Hits
Dead.
and kills him.
Cool. Then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna use my bonus action because I didn't use it to shoot. I'm gonna use it to what's it called? Second wind.
Ah, good job. Ooh, very good. Second wind should be plus your fighter level, not your total level. So that should just be 11 or 10.
My fighter level. I'm only a fighter.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Continue.
Does action surge take a bonus action?
No.
It does.
It does.
Oh, and no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Well, then I'm going to action surge to move again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my possible bonus action, I'm going to use it to fire at a goblin.
Take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action. You can
Yeah, you
take
don't
1
get another
additional
bonus.
action. You don't. It doesn't give you an additional action and bonus action on top of yours.
Okay.
It's-
Well, then I won't fire.
Yeah, I think it just gives an action on top of a regular and a possible bonus action. We need like brackets to keep our clauses together.
Okay, cool. I suppose there's no way I could take cover behind the Black Knight.
Nope.
Well, that's me.
Okay, 2 goblins are going to crawl up from these ledges, both of them behind Marcus. It's a good thing that you took that extra move, otherwise you would have been trapped between them. The first one is just going to move up and slash at you with a scimitar. The second is going to chase over. Kane is dead.
He is.
Very dead. An archer will... You're the forward archer, right? Yeah. The archer is going to shoot at the foremost person, also known as the Black Knight, for a 23 to hit and 8 piercing damage. And another goblin.
I'm dodging.
Oh, correct.
Beautiful.
It is a miss. The next goblin scales the side, gets up here. We go to the next round. We're going to add the Minotaur to the initiative order this time around.
Can they see in on Twitch?
Oh, no, I've scrolled way too far down. Good call. Okay. Let's add new goblins. Wonderful. Do this the most complicated possible way. Okay, first to go is a Goblin Archer, who is way near the back. Oh. We're missing... Oh shit, one guy never got added to the initiative last round. Whatever. I guess he just fell off on his climb up. The first Goblin Archer is going to fire at the back of Marcus. Come on, Goblin Archer. You can take your shot.
Oh, come on.
Beautiful. For 6 piercing damage. The next Goblin Archer is going to... Well, the next 2. Yeah, the next 2 will climb up as well. So the next 3? Yeah, the next 3 are also all just going to fire at Marcus. 16, 20, and 17.
All hits.
Ooh, 1, 2, 4, 7, and 7. That's 18 damage.
Oh, I'm on 3.
All right. The Minotaur takes its turn as soon as I can get this goblin onto the right lair. And the Minotaur does nothing on its turn. The next goblin goes. It's an archer. It climbs on up. And along with 2 of its buddies, they all fire at the Black Knight. Oh!
Still dodging.
Still dodging, so 1 hit on the Black Knight for 8 piercing damage.
Oh, ow.
Okay, so all those guys, lava erupts. In the far back corner, or far back left corner from your perspective, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goblin archers and 1 goblin regular that go before the players. So let's just do them all. And they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goblin archers are all going to fire on Marcus. And the 1 goblin regular, we'll see what he's going to do in just a moment. Come on, goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 3 hits on Marcus. 1, 2, 3, for 13 damage.
Oof, I'm down.
I think you're dead. Because the first one brings you down, and then the other 2 each make you fail 2 death saves. 1 death
I
save?
think only melee ones. It's correct.
Right, okay, so you failed 2 death saves then. And it's the Black Knight's turn.
Okay, the Black Knight is gonna bonus action to regenerate a little bit of health.
move you off.
with his, whatever it's called, second wind.
All right. Go for it.
Nice. And then I'm gonna cast a fireball, which will hit this point, I believe, in space, and thus hit these four goblins that are down here and the Minotaur.
You're gonna hit 6 goblins and a Minotaur, and that goblin right there too. You're gonna hit like 7 goblins and a Minotaur with that fireball.
Nice.
Roll well on the damage.
I did.
All the goblins die. Not one of them can survive that, even if they pass and roll max HP. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins.
And then I'm gonna sprint up, leap, and there.
Minotaur fails his save and takes 27 points of damage.
Oof.
And as you land, the Minotaur's... I think this is how his action works. I think Gore is a move attack combo ability. I think it is. If it's not, he's just going to stand there.
I don't think you can ready a charge because the charge isn't an action.
Correct. There are some things that like engulf on a thing will move and attack in the same round, but that is not the case for the Minotaur. Okay, next up is another Goblin Archer. Where are you, buddy? Ooh, the players might be out of range of you. If so, we're just going to remove you from the initiative order. How far?
Oh, it's a cute little regal goblin up there.
150.
He's so anime.
What is the range of a goblin?
It's so anime.
You're gonna die just for that comment, you know. I mean, you're gonna die anyway, but now you're definitely gonna die. Oh yeah, they can all hit you.
It's so kawaii desu.
Dead people don't talk. Where's the mute button? Goblin Archer fires at you, which is a miss. Marcus, death saving throw.
20. Oh!
Oh, you really die.
Oh.
I'm dead. I wanted the opposite of that, but... Rip.
Okay. Goblin...
The Emperor protects.
We're gonna have this Goblin Archer crawl up the side of the post. Alright, so we have 2 Goblin Archers that are attacking the Black Knight. One of them hits you for 6 points of damage. And can these guys reach you? Do they have enough movement? And can they jump far enough? Ooh, that's 35 feet. What's the strength of a goblin? 8. These goblins cannot catch up to you. So I'm just going to delete them from the board so we don't have to think about them anymore. Because they're effectively out of combat unless you retreat for some reason.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
Okay. You've made it towards the last platform. You can see the exit. It's a large cave. And there's lights shining through the other side, but there are goblins all around it, and it is guarded by the Regal Goblin.
OMG, so kawaii.
Yeah, you're not going to say that once you start engaging him in combat. I think your opinion's going to change very quickly.
Yeah.
He can do all 6 legendary actions in one turn.
Dude, you don't even know. You don't even know.
If only we'd survived better, I would have wanted to actually see what he did.
Quick, yelling goblin that you want to solo the Regal Goblin.
I don't speak goblin.
Oh no!
The one-time role-playing could save you.
Ruined.
I mean, he's regal, so maybe he speaks common.
Through that, I'm gonna shout out to the regal goblin. Hey, you royal-looking fella! I challenge thee to a duel.
Alright, we'll see if he does anything on his turn. I'll have to check his stat block to see if he speaks common. Best goblin that's ever been made. He's so cool.
Original character, do not steal.
Come on, goblins. You can do it. We're missing one. Who are we missing? This guy. Sending order. Oh boy, Black Knight. This is gonna be good. I'm just gonna take all the monsters' turns at once because there's a shit ton of people that go before you. You're being swarmed by everything, right? Because rounds are 6 seconds, so there are just... Every minute there are dozens, scores of goblins crawling up the sides and running at you and your friends who have been blasting off one attack or another at these suckers.
I think 10 goblin archers go before me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goblin archers. Let's just see how it goes.
Yeah, let's just put a break. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, just so we can see it clearer. Oh my gosh.
Oh, only 2 hits, right? You've got 20 AC? No, you've got 17. Oh my god, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Amazingly.
It's about time. It's about time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 3, 3, 3, 7, 4, 5, 6, 5. That's 36 damage to you.
I'm dead. Well, you know, unconscious.
No, the rest of the goblins come up and hack you to bits. We can go through the actual rolls, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? The Minotaur picks you up and throws you off. It's done. All right, guys.
Ow.
That is it for today's run of Fatal 1. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to do our post-mortem and see what we've learned. See you guys on the other side of the break. Bye-bye.